All right, guys, today's a very excited day. We're going out to a friend of mine's shop, Dan Hayes of BinderBoneYard. He's the one who's worked on the Scout off and on. And what he's going to help me with is installing part of my suspension kit. Although I do recently have a MIG, you've probably seen me doing some welding on here. I don't mind doing non-structural things, but when it comes to suspension, I really want it done right. So I'm taking it out to Dan, and we're going to weld up the brackets here that are going to hold the, I guess, new radius arms onto the front of the Ford E350. And so the Weldtec designed kit has a very long radius arm, over 10 inches longer than the stock. I'll show you kind of before and after when we actually do the install. But what that allows you to do is if you don't have a welder, you can actually go to a professional shop, a welding shop, as long as you know where it's going to be, and have them weld this on to your frame, and it's well out of the way of the stock suspension. So I'm going to get this put on 9 3/4 inches just from the backside face of the body mount, the front body mount. And you'll see some of the photos I'll insert, or you'll see what we do this afternoon. But it's well out of the way of all the other stuff because his radius arm that he designs and builds there down in California is so much longer and much better. Then you're able to weld this on and it's not going to get in the way. So we're going to head on out to Terrebonne, Oregon to BinderBoneYard, and we're going to get this welded on today. Stay tuned. All right, well, the beauty of this system is the new bracket I got welded on from a friend of mine. We went out to BinderBoneYard out there in Terrebonne, Oregon. We measured the appropriate distance back from the front body mount face to the front of this bracket. He went ahead and put a seam all the way around. He did cut there and do a plug weld straight into there and then box the whole thing in. The only other thing we did have to re-engineer, they re-engineered, is he welded a couple studs on the back. I'll put in some photos here. This plate that holds on my fuel pump had to get reworked. It was right where this bracket was going to be, and that may just because I have the Transit edition or the diesel edition. Yeah, that was something I ran into that wasn't really planned. Alright, so you can see on the inside here what he did was stud weld a couple bolts onto here. He bent the actual standard bracket from that before shot and then mounted the fuel pump up there. What I may try to do down the road is see if I can actually flip this whole thing 180 so that the L goes up, just to get this tucked in a little bit higher. It's not super low, but it'd be nice if it was a little bit higher and the front of this plate was facing forward. So that's something we can do down the road. Right now it is functioning and driving. We got the new brackets on. We're going to get the old bracket, you can see, is almost full 10 inches forward on the frame. Get those off so we can start setting up the new radius arms and twin ivy. Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.